I'll be demonstrating how to carry yarns up the side of your work when you are knitting with more than one color. If you are changing colors fewer than every 4 rows, you simply would bring the new color, or the color that you want to begin to knit with, underneath the old color. So in this example, I've been knitting with the blue. Now I want to knit with the white, and I will simply bring the new color, my white, behind the old color and then start knitting with the white yarn. So I can just go ahead and put that in, and I would knit, and my yarn is going to be coming in the back side in a nice and tidy fashion. But let me take that stitch out, and if you are going to be knitting with a color for more than 4 rows and you want to bring that old color with you so that you don't have a large loop up the side, and of course we don't want to have to keep cutting our yarn, weaving in all those ends wouldn't be any fun at all, so you do something that's called carrying your yarn up the side. So in this piece, if I was going to be knitting a few more rows with the blue and letting this white rest the entire time, I want to carry it with me up the side. And to do that, I would take the old yarn, which we'll call the white, which is the resting yarn, and the blue we'll call the new yarn. Take the old yarn, put it on top of the new, and then pick up the new yarn from underneath it. And as I go to knit that first stitch of the row, you will see that my resting yarn, or my old yarn, is caught in there and will get carried up the side. So there, I'm bringing that along with me. You want to make sure that that white yarn or the old yarn is just gently carried up the side. We don't want it to be too loose that we have a loop, and we also don't want it too tight where it would distort your tension. So let me just show you how we do that carry one more time. So I would take my old yarn or my resting yarn, put it on top of the yarn I'm working with, the new yarn, pick that up from underneath it, and begin knitting. And that's how we carry yarn up the side. Happy knitting!